Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Destiny. I'm Death from Above. It is Tuesday morning, which means it is reset in the tower. We got all the new god rolls. We're gonna walk around the tower, talk about all the guns, look at them, talk about the ones that I think are good, and maybe pick a favorite of the week. So we're gonna start our way around with Executor Hideo. Let's see what you got. Everybody's got an iPad around here. I don't know what's up with that, but we're gonna talk to Executor Hideo. Look at the guns. I will make mention of any gear piece I think that is perfectly rolled. I don't think any of these were perfectly rolled. There was two gear pieces. There is a Titan mark at the Titan Vanguard that is perfectly stat rolled. It is 100%. It's 35-35 intellect discipline. The Vitruvius mark from the Titan Vanguard, and then there is a almost perfect roll Memory of Timur. It is a 38-37 intellect strength stat roll, and that is at Tyra in the Iron Temple. So those are the two notable armor pieces or artifacts or anything like that. I didn't see any 100% ghosts or other pieces of armor. There's a lot of other good pieces of armor. If you want to figure out what's good and what's not good, download or get Destiny Item Manager for your browser, and it'll show you the stat rolls on all of the gear. That's how I check my gear every Tuesday morning to see which one's good. And maybe check out any of the god rolled armor pieces. But the guns, let's talk about the guns, man. Let's start with the Assembly 2. Now, they did bring a counterbalance, perfect balance, quick draw version. I've always liked counterbalance and perfect balance on a high rate of fire auto rifle, but this one, it doesn't do anything for me. I've had this version, specifically counterbalance, perfect balance, and I just didn't care about it. I'm sure some people will tell me this is an amazing roll. It's a good roll, don't get me wrong. It's just this gun, the Assembly 2, it just hasn't lived up to the roll yet. Next up, we have the Free Will 3 with Luck in the Chamber, small bore, armor piercing, quick draw, and hot swap. That's not bad. It's okay. It's not bad. It's okay. I'll say that about a lot of guns. Luck in the Chamber and small bore go well together. Armor piercing's okay. Quick draw would be nice if you're switching weapons a lot. You can get a quick draw going on that gun. Next up, the Impeacher 5. I like this combination. I like hot swap. I like Zen moment. I like snapshot. Armor piercing rounds, not so much. But this setup right here is really, really good for a sidearm. So that might be one to get. I don't know if you like that archetype of sidearm. That looks solid as you can probably get. So I might not mention all of the scopes, but I'll try to mouse over them, even though I'm using a controller on an Xbox, or actually PlayStation this morning. The Bad Counsel 4, rangefinder, knee pads, snapshot. I like everything about this except for the fact that it's a mid-impact, mid-rate fire shotgun. Very forgettable shotgun. Snapshot. That would be very good on a Matador or something like that if it had rifled, but I just don't see that being any good anytime. If you like the Bad Counsel, let me know. Never been a big fan of that. Then we have the Deposition 7 with Take a Knee. Now, this is something to remember. At some point, I'm going to investigate this Take a Knee perk because I feel like it might be good. We get explosive rounds, lightweight, triple tap, hammer forwards, Take a Knee. That's okay. It's not the best. It's not the worst. It's got the SLR-10 scope, which is my favorite sniper rifle scope. I think it has the highest aim assist or something like that, but it's an okay roll. On an okay gun, mid-impact, mid-rate fire sniper. I know some people like it. It looks good. It's a very usable gun. It'd be a lot of fun to run a gun with that gun. Ooh, hello. First Citizen 9. I've been wanting something with extreme stability on this one. This one's got smart drift control, persistence, perfect balance. High caliber rounds and lightweight though. I don't know. I'm thinking about that. I want this bullet hose to use in PvP. For some reason, I just want an extremely stable bullet hose version of that to use in PvP. That one looks okay. I wouldn't recommend picking it up unless you just want to be silly with a gun in PvP, but it's on my list of guns to keep an eye on. Maybe it'll roll with that perfect stat roll. But as we make our way over to the Crucible vendor, let's talk about the weekly reset things. The Nightfall this week is the Undying Mind. It's got Epic, Specialist, Juggler, Grounded, and Chaff. I mean, that's very doable. It just sounds like it'll take you a little while. It's not anything that's going to be hard or one-shot you very easily. But it is, it's a little bit whatever. So, let's talk about Shax. I hear he likes the ladies. No, I'm just kidding. We got Back to Basics, so we got Clash this week, and then we have Rift. Clash and Rift are the PvP modes this week. And then our site, let's see what kind of bounties you got. Here you got that hand cannon bounty again. So we got, there's the hand cannon bounty right there. I was going to say shotguns. Pulse rifles, fusion rifles, sniper rifles, and heavy weapons. So I have been taking part in these bounties a lot lately. I've gotten almost all the Trials gun. The Blind Perdition is the only one I'm missing. I even got the Trials hand cannon on PlayStation. But let's talk about guns, man. So the 0-day dilemma from the Crucible vendor, persistence, appended magazine, perfect balance, crowd control, grenadier, not bad. OEG quick draw red dot. I like it. I like it. That's a pretty stable gun. You're just gonna get more stable as you shoot it, and crowd control is always nice. Grenadier is always good too. Crowd control may not be as nice as you want it to be on a high impact, low rate of fire auto rifle, but it's got good stability and it'll get even better as you shoot it. So I can recommend that. That's a solid gun. Have fun shooting that one and go to town with it. We got the party favor, glass half full, perfect balance, rodeo, life support, rifled barrel. That's good. This top perk set is right here is good, so I can recommend that one being a good choice. Then we have the hero formula. What does that got? Reactive reload, handling stock, explosive rounds, last resort, Eye of the Storm. Because the Eye of the Storm, explosive rounds, and reactive reload being a good PvE setup. So as your health gets lower, your weapon becomes more accurate. The explosive rounds for taking care of enemies, and reactive reload for getting that extra bonus damage. It's got the mid reflex, or the MD reflex, that I really like. So that's a pretty good scout rifle. If you like the higher rate of fire scout rifle, that's a pretty good one. Oh, look, a forgettable palindrome. That's rare. It's not good. The palindrome is not, actually, it's still decent. Partial refund and relentless tracker, neither one I like. High caliber rounds are not necessary. It does have the range with reinforced, but it's got third eye, so it's not the best. It still would work, but it's not the best. So I'm just going to pass right by that and say I can't recommend that palindrome this week. But if you don't have any palindromes, it'll still work. Just because it does have the range. Then we have each new day with hot swap. Ooh. Accelerated coils. Ooh. Battle runner. I like it. I would like a little bit of stability though that didn't sacrifice range. I like brace frame on a fusion rifle because I don't really care about mag size. You can give me 3 in the mag and a fusion rifle, I'm still fine with it. So this is a gun that I like that reflex sight, like I said, but accelerated coils and hot swap, although it's the wrong archetype. If you want to do accelerated coils, I recommend the really fast charge rate. Just that way you can get it even faster. Just get in their face and fusion them. You can get it. You can kill people with a fusion rifle farther away than a shotgun, and it's more effective right now in PvP, in my opinion. So I've been having a lot of fun with the Plan C though. So each new day is interesting. I'm keeping my eye on the fusion rifles. Not seeing anything amazing, but the 44 curtain call, crowd control, rifled, cascade. That's a good roll. That's a pretty good roll. It's not the best and strongest archetype of shotgun, but that's a good roll right there. Quick draw's nice too. And then, so smooth ballistics, CQB, soft ballistics. It's a good gun. It's a good gun, but it's not amazing. So Anton's rule, reactive reload. I don't like reactive reload on sidearms. Outlaw, I don't like either. Cascade, fitted stock, that's forgettable. I'm not gonna spend too much time on that. We have the Event Horizon with Firefly. Not a fan of that. I like triple tap on this gun, or something to give you better stability, or just casket mag. It's got casket mags, that's not bad. Army of One casket mag's good. Firefly is, I mean, it's okay, but in PvP or PvE, I'm not really going to be going for Firefly too much. It has the ViewTech, Eagle Eye, and Wild Hawk. All the bad scopes. Well, pass that one right on by. Then we have the Chaotic Neutral, a gun that I really like. Persistence, armor piercing, brace frame, life support, guerrilla fighter. That's a meh roll right there. Not even going to spend too much time on it. And then something wicked with tracking, perfect balance, grenadier, danger close, heavy payload. That's not bad. Tracking, heavy payload, grenadier, warhead veneers. You'd want to leave it on that. So if you want a tracking rocket launcher, you could think about that one. That one's pretty decent. Pretty decent. So roll on around the Dead Orbit, Future War Cult, and the Vanguard vendor. I will tell you that the heroic strikes this week, we have Arc Burn, Brawler, and Ironclad. So get your Striker Titan out and go to town in the heroic strikes. The feature raid this week is the Wrath of the Machine. It rotates at a pretty predictable schedule, the raids. So Wrath of the Machine's all challenge modes will be active in Wrath. So, and it's pretty doable with a competent team. So you shouldn't be too bad off on that if you can get 6 guys that know what they're doing. And I actually really enjoy Wrath as a raid. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Story playlist. We got Heroic Small Arms and Exposure. So those story playlists, get those marks this week. That'll be a good way to farm some marks, progress some quests, and do stuff like that. And Challenge of the Elders, Berserk, Catapult, Precision Kill. I don't know. I keep thinking I want to do Challenge of the Elders to finish off some quests and hunt some more gear, but I want it to have that perk set modifier that is just too much fun that I can't resist. So it hasn't happened yet. But Dead Orbit, Iraq Jalal, what you got for me? Glass half full, Hammer Forged, Extended Mag, Hip Fire, Hot Swap. Yeah, I mean that's good. It's good. The Extremophile's nice. I like a little bit of stability on my auto rifles. But this one's okay. If you wanted to pick it up, that wouldn't be a bad decision. But I'm not going to say it's the best decision. We got the Keystone, Perfect Balance, Hidden Hand, Extended Mag, Quick Draw. That's not a bad gun. If it had explosive rounds, that'd be a solid choice. Maybe explosive rounds right there, but it's a good choice. You won't go, like I said about the Extremophile, you won't go wrong with this choice on the Keystone. But it's not amazing. Wouldn't call it the God Roll of the Week or anything. Worlds to Come, Fusion Rifle, Hidden Hand, Accelerated Coils, Perfect Balance. I kind of like that setup. I like the reflex and then the red dot. Okay, so that's pretty good. Pretty good. If you like fusion rifles, that'll be pretty good. Or just hip fire it instead of accelerated coils. Keep the impact maxed out. So that'd be a pretty fun gun. It's going to be a little bit slow and clunky, but it'd be pretty fun. Once you start getting the feel of it and getting those kills, you'll be into it. The Last Ditch 001 with full auto, perfect balance, extended mag. That's not a desirable perk set for the archetype of shotgun that it is, but it's okay. If you like it, go for it. I don't like it. So, that Last Ditch I'm going to move right along from. Then we have the Bitter Edge 010. I mean, yeah, sure. Explosive rounds, long, it's got the scope I like. Life support. I mean, I passed right by this one real quick because it's basically a scout rifle with that rate of fire and impact. Not as effective in Destiny in its current form, so I'm not seeing anything there that I'm really gonna persist on. Then we have the Unto Dust with the Grenades and Horseshoes, heavy payload. It wants to be good, but the archetype of low blast radius, low velocity just makes it not that good, so we really pass on the Unto Dust pretty much every single week. So we're gonna roll up to the Vanguard vendor, and then we'll get over to Future War Cult. Roni, what you got for me? Oh, that rhymed. Anyway, Continental, Hidden Hand, Small Bore, Appended Magazine, Focus Fire, Danger Close. Here's why I like this perk setup on this gun, because you can turn Focus Fire off if you want to. So that's really interesting to me. Really interesting. I'm not saying this is a God Roll weapon, but it's a solid gun. It's a solid gun, solid perks, interesting setup. Somebody pick that up and let me know how it does, that roll right there. Let me know if you like that. Then we have the Parthian Shot. Ooh, that looks nice. What do we got? Counterbalance, Small Bore, Feather Mag. I like Counterbalance, Feather Mag, Outlaw. Wow, that'll reload quick. Real quick. Get the headshot kill. Perfect. Or Counterbalance gets you just walk it right up to the head. I would like that to be Counterbalance and Head Seeker. But Counterbalance, Feather Mag, or Small Bore, whichever you prefer. And Outlaw. Solid performer right there. Reflex, Sure Shot, OEG. I really like the Parthian Shot. I might pick this up on PlayStation. I am on PlayStation. I might pick this up because it is it's a pretty good gun for most situations in PvP. Then we got the Angel's Advocate with Zen Moment, Hidden Hand, Perfect Balance, Hammer Forge. Who's next? That's a great roll. I like Zen Moment on my scout rifles. Hidden Hand's nice, Perfect Balance. You're gonna have a lot of stability out of this gun. It's a quick firing scout, kind of like the Mida multi-tool. Not quite as many in the mag, but that'll be a really nice performing scout rifle for PvP and PvE if you like it there. So I can recommend that gun. How dare you? How dare you, sir? Hammerforge Mulligan, Luck in the Chamber. It's probably a pretty fun gun, or spray and play. I'll go spray and play. Probably a pretty fun gun right there. I can't. A lot of these hand cannons, if they don't have rifled barrel, get passed over, but they're still pretty good. This one's a good PvE gun. Luck in the Chamber will be nice. PvP, you could PvP pretty hard with this. Go Luck in the Chamber, spray and play. Although the mag size is pretty big for Luck in the Chamber, so I don't know. How Dare You is interesting. I actually am deciding that I don't like Luck in the Chamber on that too much. Actually, now that I think about it, big, but it's got quick rate of fire, so Luck in the Chamber might be nice, but it is low impact, so eh. X Asterisk with Rangefinder, perfect balance, unflinching, last resort, enhanced battery. It's okay. It's got the reflex. It's on the fence of being good. Rangefinder might be a little unnecessary. Perfect balance. I would like hip fire right here for this gun because that's that quick charge fusion rifle that you want to be running and gunning with, or funning and gunning like I like to do. Teacup Tempest, reactive reload, Zen Moment, high caliber rounds. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. The Zen Moment's going to keep you on target. High caliber rounds going to bounce them around pretty hard, especially with this being the highest rate or the highest impact and lowest rate of fire sidearm there is. It's pretty nice. Reactive reload. I'm not a big fan of the reactive reload on sidearms, but you'll get to the end of the mag and reload it, so it's okay. But in PvP, you usually aren't going for ammo with a sidearm, so it's kind of a lost perk. Occam's Razor does not have full auto this week. I'm so sorry, guys. It is arc. It has a final round performance bonus. If that was final round performance bonus full auto, that'd be pretty sweet. Be pretty freaking sweet, but it's not. So moving right along. 7th Sense, minute and low. You know, there's another take an E. I just can't. I don't. Oh, and bad sight. Let's get the ambush. I'll just. No, no. Let's just move it along. All right, the Bone Crusher with counterbalance, hand-laid stock, rifled barrel, spray and play, Eye of the Storm, linear field choke, CQB ballistics. That's a strong gun, very strong gun, and no crowd control or anything like that, which I would like to see on this gun. But good stability, good range, quick reload. I can see this being nice in PvE or PvP, depending on which one you wanted to use it in. And it's gonna be effective at both, so pretty solid gun. I like it. I like it. And then finally at the Vanguard vendor, disassembly required with grenades and horseshoes. That's pretty good. It's got heavy payload. The slower velocity will allow the enemy to get out of the way a little bit easier, but go battle runner, heavy payload, grenades and horseshoes, so when you get that explosion from the grenades and horseshoes, you can run right out of there real quick. It's a lot of fun to have battle runner on a rocket launcher or anything that can kill pretty quickly, because you'll get it and you'll start skating around. You're like, woo, this feels nice to be quick. I like that. So Lakshmi, I'm coming to talk to you. I need you to tell me what is your favorite color. Anyway, she'll tell me later. So the well, I've been hearing good things about the well. We got small bore, hot swap, reactive reload, explosive rounds, lightweight. That's not bad. I like it. It's okay. I would like a reload perk if I'm going to have a reactive reload. Small bore is going to reduce the mag to 6. Explosive rounds are okay. I'm not crazy about it. Let me know if you think that well is good. The Waltz, hello. You look very nice. Very nice. I actually like lightweight more than high caliber rounds because the high caliber rounds don't do much anymore. Outlaw is good. Small bore is good. Counterbalance is good. I like counterbalance on a pulse rifle. That's going to be a solid gun. It'll be quick when you need it to be quick. It'll play well. High caliber rounds if you want to try it out. It doesn't make them flinch too much anymore. And then lightweight if you just want to be a little bit quicker. So I can recommend it. It's nice. The weighting, Eye of the Storm, small bore, accelerated, quick draw, unflinching. I like small bore, quick draw, and Eye of the Storm. Maybe alright. You PvP, I'm thinking you would be approaching someone, they'd be shooting you, and you get the shot off with Eye of the Storm because your health will be dropping while you're charging. So it could be okay. Could be okay. It's a really high impact, low charge rate fusion. It's not the highest impact, but it's pretty high. Then we have the Wounded. This is probably going to be the pick of the week. Hidden Hand, triple tap, small bore, extended mag, quick draw. I would go extended mag, triple tap. That would be my decision right there. Great setup. Great setup right there for extended mag and triple tap for PvE. Hidden Hand is going to be nice if you want to take it into PvP. It's very PvP capable if you want to run that. We got the range lens, the OEG, and the red dot. I like the range lens on this one. Pretty good lens right there. It says heavy and slow, but I don't notice it feeling too slow. So the Wounded might be the pick of the week. Then we have the Wormwood, always a good sidearm, hand loaded, hidden hand, armor piercing, and quick draw. It's okay. Obviously, this is the best archetype sidearm that you have for PvP, and as long as you have some range, it's just fine. I'd like to see high caliber rounds right here, but still very good, still very nice. And then finally, last gun of the week, the Warpath. Tracking, tripod, snapshot, field scout. Lots of rockets here. Lots of rockets. That's a solid PvE rocket launcher, or PvP if you like tracking. You're going to have a lot of rockets with this gun, so can recommend. That's probably the best rocket launcher of the week with very synergistic perks. I like that setup right there. Or if you want to run snapshot, you can. But I prefer field scout, tripod, tracking, PvE. Solid situation right there on the Warpath. But that's going to do it for me. What was your favorite gun of the week? Let me know in the comments, and what are you excited about doing this week? What's your favorite activity? And none of them really looked too enticing. They looked okay as far as Nightfall strikes. Are you guys still raiding? How about that Destiny 2 beta date, July 18th? I was off by 1 day. So I'm excited about that. We got beta dates. We got release dates moving up. We got PC release dates and beta dates. We're going to talk about all of that on stream. So if you've watched this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because I do stream here every morning from 6 to 7 a.m. Central U.S. time. And I'll be here. We're going to talk about all things Destiny 2 this morning. Release dates, PC, all that fun stuff. So thanks again for watching, guys. And I will see you next time. I am Death Above. See ya, bye.